Okay. Yeah. 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 Hey, y'all, it's bear call time.
Hey, cousin, I need you to love yourself exactly how you are right now. There is nothing about you that needs to change besides your mindset. You are so beautiful. I don't know who didn't tell you that today, but I'm here to remind you. You are that girl. There is nothing about you that I would change. There is nothing about you that you should want to change. Embrace who you are right now, even if it's not where you want to be at. Show gratitude because you are not where you used to be at last year. You are not who you used to be 5 years ago, 10 years ago. And shout out to you because you're still going. Shout out to you because you found strength to pull yourself together regardless of everything that you have been through. You have learned who you are and you are continuing to learn who you are and you're learning your strengths, you're learning your weaknesses. Give yourself some grace. It takes time to get to where you want to go because it's going to be worthwhile. Nothing good comes easy, okay? So take time for you, as much time as it needs, and as much time as you need, and just be real about it. Just be honest, just be transparent with yourself. You want everybody else to be transparent with you, you got to start with you. You want everybody else to love you, you got to start loving yourself. Remember that what you want exists, but it starts within you. And remember, honey, there's someone out there that loves you exactly how you are, but you got to be the first person.
Okay, y'all. Second round. Bear call.
If you are struggling with attaining any goal in your life, I always will suggest that you find a person that is like minded, that may even be more strong than you on a mental level. And that's only because maybe they've done what you're trying to do, or maybe that they have more of like a drive than what you have. And that right there is really going to help you to reach that goal way faster than if you were doing it by yourself. And teamwork makes the dream work. This is so true, guys. When I first started these bear crawls, I literally knew nothing about bear crawls, and Marjani taught me how to do them. And she's just so encouraging and motivating, and I love working out with her, especially days like this where I feel so bloated and I feel so heavy, and I just haven't been taking care of my nutrition, and I have been so hard on myself. And everyone needs a friend that just reminds them, like, give yourself grace, give yourself time. And I absolutely love Marjani for that. She has always showed up for me in many, many ways, y'all. And I mean outside of the gym too. Like, my apartment flooded recently, and Marjani was the first person that was there. She was the only person there to really help. And I genuinely love this girl so much, y'all. And I'm just so grateful for her. And this is just your reminder to, like, be gentle with yourself, be kind with yourself, and remember that there is someone else that wants it just as bad as you do. So once you find that person, just tap in with them and you guys will become unstoppable together. And sometimes you will not have a team. You will not have anyone else that wants that goal as much as you do. But that doesn't mean that you give up on yourself. That means that you cheer yourself on. You are your biggest supporter, your biggest cheerleader. And that is how it should always be. And never ever think that you're too far ahead to help someone else to achieve that goal that you've already achieved. And that's why I became a personal trainer. It's all about, you know, trial and error, and starting off fresh and restarting and recreating yourself as many times as you want to. It takes time and you have to do it more than once sometimes. And this is me doing that again. As you guys can see, your girl has gained some weight, and I'm going to have to just do what I have to do. But I'm going to have to give myself some grace and give myself some time. Stop trying to rush the process, right? That's one thing that I have to really, really just remind myself sometimes is like, nothing happens easy that's worthwhile, right? Meaning you need to really invest time into whatever it is that you want to grow, and don't try to scale it out. Like, let it be what it is, okay? Stop trying to put a deadline on everything and just show up and do the work. Like, literally, that's the advice I have for you and me. Show up and do the work. Suck it up. Give yourself grace and just put in the work. It isn't about what you did before. It's about what you're doing now. And it's about how you're attacking it now, how you're handling it.
It felt amazing.
Attitude is key, y'all. Your attitude will determine your outcome. I don't care what anyone says. If you change your attitude, you can change your circumstances. But you have to first change the way that you view them. And understand that regardless of how people view you or view your life and what decisions you have made for your life, this is your life, and you do not need to explain your choices, your decisions to anyone else. It does not have to make sense to anyone else but you. That's your partner, that's your circumstances, that's your job, that's your career, whatever it is, whatever decision you make, as long as it makes sense to you, that's literally all that matters. I know we live in a world where it's like, but my parents, but my mom, but my dad, but my sister, but my cousin, but my husband. I need you to live for you. I don't care. You need to live for you every single day. Live for you.
Set 2 of RDLs. You guys never stuck with me during the whole workout, like the whole workout, so you guys get to see all sets today. This is the Thanksgiving recovery workout.
But I mean, who am I to pretend like I didn't go through the things that I'm telling you guys not to go through? And that's literally what I want you guys to understand. Like, every time I'm giving you motivational speeches, it's because I've actually been through these things, and I'm just speaking from a point of experience. And from experience, I can tell you, you are talking to someone who used to put everybody else's needs in front of her own. And it literally drained me. At the end of the day, I had nothing to give myself. And why would you want to pour into your family with an empty cup, or pour into your career with an empty cup? Whatever it is that you're trying to pour into, remember that it starts with you. So start your day off with a way of self-love, a gesture. Be kind, take your time, love yourself, give yourself grace. And remember, balance is key, because no one is perfect. You're not going to get it right every single day, but you dust it off and you try it again every single time.
That set almost took me out. That set almost took me out. You seen that? You seen that? Woo!
Just remember that the only person that can truly stop you is you. Once you create limitations on what you can do, you have already lost. Remember, it all starts in your mind, and what you believe you will achieve, period. When you change your perspective about exercise, it really does change your life. Like, when you just notice how much exercise it makes you feel better, you realize how much therapy this is for your mind and your body at the same exact time. And it's literally the best feeling ever, y'all. I would not trade it in for the world. This is my favorite part of the day. It is my me time. It is my time to decompress. Everybody has something that they love to do, and mine just happen to be exercising. But find your outlet and thrive in it. Show up, be consistent with it, because it will heal you over time. I guarantee you. In order to elevate into the next level, the next form of yourself, I suggest you start with showing gratitude for what you already have, for who you already are, and for what you have already done. There is nothing about you that needs to change. The only thing that you need to remember is to just be more grateful. Be more grateful for what you're no longer experiencing. Be more grateful for what you are experiencing now, even if that's not the full picture and what you actually want to go through. Be grateful for this moment, because it's the process that makes everything so beautiful. The process is what really helped me to elevate my body and just become a stronger, healthier version of myself. I trusted the process. I didn't really understand or know how my next form of my highest self was going to look, or how my body was going to look after, training for months and trial and error, and but I gave myself time, and I trusted that it was going to work out for me. So it did. I didn't put a scale on it. I didn't put a timeline on it. I just showed up.
Yep. I'm tired.
Consistency is key. Like, I know you guys hear this a lot, because it's true. If you want anything in your life to grow, you have to be consistent with it. That's like a flower. You have to water it every day. Well, not every single day, but you still have to water it in order for it to stay alive. It's the same exact thing when it comes to your dreams, when it comes to your goals. You have to continue to show up for yourself, and you got to challenge yourself sometimes. Like I told you guys earlier, comfort is literally what stops you from elevating and growing. So the minute you find yourself a little too comfortable and stagnant, I want you to just take a look around and just Think about your daily routine. How am I watering that thing that I want to grow in my life? Are you consistently watering it? Or are you just watering it every once in a blue moon, maybe once a week, maybe once a month? And then I want you to come back to the drawing board and say, okay, this is what we need to change. And once again, don't beat yourself up because you didn't get it right in the past. Just focus on what you can do now with your tomorrow.
That's all the time. For 1 minute. Okay. I don't have a choice right now. No. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
So the secret that nobody tells you is all of the love that you need actually is inside of you already. There's nowhere else that you need to go besides yourself. You need to look within. And the way that you do that is spending quality time with yourself, whether it's at the gym or whether it's just at home in your bed. It doesn't matter. You just have to spend that quality time with yourself and get used to fall in love with being alone. Fall in love with being in solitude, because in your solitude you learn yourself, you find yourself, and you grow in yourself. And once you grow in yourself and you fall in love with yourself and you find yourself, no one can ever take that away from you, because who are they to tell you who you are? So remember, choose yourself, put yourself first every single day, spend that quality time with yourself. And even if you get bored just being with you, tap into that, because it's going to get better. I guarantee you things will get better.
I'm sorry, I'm not like, I was trying to figure out how that worked. I'm like, how did she do this? How did she do it a lot?
And once you get to that point where you have fallen in love with you and how you are right now, I want you to just stop for a moment and smell the roses. There is so much in your life that you have that you can be grateful for right now, including people. There are so many people in your life that love you exactly how you are. They love you unconditionally. And if you are not already, it is time for you to love yourself unconditionally. You don't need to be that perfect girl in order to love yourself how you are now. And let me tell you something else. You don't need to be perfect to be loved. Everybody thinks that you have to be 100% healed and 100% perfect to be loved by real people, and that is just not true. The person that loves you, the person that you're meant to be with, will love you exactly how you are. And you need to stop searching for that person and search for yourself within you. And I guarantee you everything in your life is going to work out for you, but it starts with you.
Somebody help me. 5 seconds. Somebody help me. Somebody, Marjani.
And sometimes in life, it can feel like you're just waiting and just waiting and just waiting. And you're like, what's next? Like, I've been working hard and I have seen no results and I just don't understand it. And it's just like you pause for a second and you're like looking around. But let me tell you something. You work like there is no one else in the room. I want you to work with no timeline. Whatever it is that you want to grow in your life, you have to work hard for it and not give up on yourself. And it does not matter how long it takes. You just can't give up on you. It is okay to take a break. It is okay to try again tomorrow. It's okay to try again next week. It is okay to try again next year, next month, next lifetime. Don't give up on yourself though, okay? Just don't give up. Dust yourself off, give yourself a break, and try it again. Never give up on yourself.
Oh gosh. Oh. Good job. Great work.
Yeah, and don't allow anybody to tell you what you can't do. Even if they do tell you what you can't do, or they tell you who you are, you got to look them dead in their soul and let them know exactly who you are and who God said you are. Because once you know exactly where you're going and where you're headed and what you're going to achieve, nobody can tell you otherwise. So remember, you have to speak that over your life. Whatever it is that you want to manifest, whatever it is that you want to see happen in your life, regardless of whether it's not happening right now, whether it's not visible to whoever, you need to declare and decree and speak joyful happiness, gratitude, abundance over your life. Whatever it is that you want to see in your life, you declare, you decree it, you speak it over yourself. Don't let anybody take that from you. You do not be discouraged by anyone else's opinion. The only opinion that matters is yours.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I kept falling back. I kept falling back.
Enjoy your life. Stop waiting for the perfect moment to start being happy, and be happy now. Enjoy everything in your life that is going well, and allow that to drive your excitement for life. Stop taking life so serious. It is okay to go out. It is okay to have fun. It is okay to enjoy your friends and do things that you don't normally do. Enjoy your life. Let your hair down. Stop being so serious. I don't know who needs to hear that. I went through a moment in my life where I was just so serious about everything, and now I'm just so free, and I feel like that's probably why I got so fluffy, and I'm just enjoying my life. And I suggest you do the same thing, cousin. There's no reason to live a life without excitement and joy. So love yourself. Put yourself first. Enjoy your life how it is. Enjoy yourself first, and show gratitude for all things. Bye for now.
Bye. Bye for now.